You can correct me if I say it wrong.
Hey, no,
when
that's
I introduce
fine.
you.
No worries.
I was born for this, it's who I am. How could I forget? I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the sunrise. Now I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious.
Herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Catching Up With, und ich sitze immer noch im Starlight Express Theater und diesmal mit Greaseball Hauptdarsteller Ben Carruthers.
Hi!
I said the name correctly.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Ich habe Fragen von den Fans bekommen, die ich
Ja.
dir jetzt stellen werde, und wir fangen einfach mal mit der ersten Frage an, und die ist: Was hat dich dazu bewegt, dich beim Starlight Express zu bewerben und nach Deutschland zu ziehen?
I'd heard of Starlight Express when I was young, but I never thought it was something I could do. You know, it's roller skating, and then the audition came up. My agent got me my audition, and I just came for the audition, and it was going really well. I kept going further and further and further, and then before I knew it, they were like, "Okay, we want to see you for Greaseball, and you could be coming in to play Greaseball in Starlight in Germany." And I was like, Germany, wow. Now I did some German in school when I was younger, so I sort of had an understanding of German, but I never thought I'd ever need it.
Yeah.
You know, in life, you maybe to say hello, or if ever I visited Germany, I never dreamed that I'd actually be working out here. So I thought, yeah, why not? Why not? I love my job, what I do, and the fact that it gave me an opportunity to go to a different country to do it. I was like, yeah.
So you enjoy your time being in Bochum?
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's really nice. I've got my own little place out here, and I've sort of got my own little life going out here, and we're all one big family in the building. And it's such a rewarding job. You know, it's such a rewarding show to do, because it's a sense of achievement of not only doing, you know, the standard singing, acting, dancing, but this is like a skill. It's like a sport. Being able to roller skate. So the fact that I can say now that I'm a skater, that's incredible. You know, that's really nice to sort of think that I can do.
Ja, cool. Nächste Frage.
Ja.
Während der Probenphase, wie war es tagsüber die neue Show zu proben und abends aber die alte zu spielen? War das schwer?
Yeah, schwer.
Ja.
Schwer. Yeah, no, it was difficult. At first, I didn't struggle too much because I was actually playing a different role to start with in the new show than Greaseball, and then things changed, so it got a bit more complicated when I suddenly became Greaseball in the new show and was still doing Greaseball in the old show. Because there's changes, there was line changes, there was there was just different sort of skating paths and different sections of the show, and you just in the evening you really had to think, right, I've just got to make sure I don't do that. I've got to make sure I don't do that. And one of the biggest things, obviously, with the transition was I just have to keep telling myself to not say mama at night. Because obviously we still had papa. So I was just like, don't say mama, don't say mama. But yeah, I had one moment that I accidentally did the wrong line. I did a line from the new show. As opposed to the old show, but it only happened once.
But I guess the audience wouldn't notice anything.
The audience didn't notice, and also it still made perfect sense. It was just a new line that was written, and I was like, ah. But yeah.
Cool. Du bist First Cast Greaseball und coverst ja auch Rusty. Und wie ist es, zwei so unterschiedliche Rollen zu spielen?
They're so different. They're so different. I mean, Greaseball is it's a real challenge. It's a real challenge because Greaseball he's powerful and fast, and I mean he's der Weltmeister.
Yeah.
You know? you know, he has to be cool all the time, and I think completely opposite to that, Rusty he's awkward. He's like the geeky kid in school. Sort of nobody takes him seriously. At the beginning of the show, he doesn't even realise how sort of fast or good he is, so he doesn't really understand how to race properly or what. He's just used to pulling the wagons and the coaches around. So to play that is so different. The skating style, the singing style, I sing both in a completely different type of voice, which is a challenge, but I really enjoy it. You know, Greaseball, he's rocky, he's edgy, he's cool, and Rusty he sounds a lot younger and innocent, and he's really wide-eyed, and I had so much fun because I'm used to Greaseball, and I love playing the part. He's part of me. I love him. So learning Rusty was so sort of refreshing and exciting, because I got to play a completely different side to a character, and I had so much fun. But it is difficult, and I think if ever I had to in the same day swap from one to the other, that would be very difficult. I mean, when I was learning Rusty, I was doing Rusty in the daytime and doing Greaseball at night in the show, and that was maybe more difficult than when I was learning the new show from the old show, because of just changing your character so much. But no, it was great. It's great, and I love them both. I love playing both, and hopefully I'll be on, because I've only just been cleared. It's only about a week ago that I did my Rusty run. My swing run, because we each here have to do a swing run in order to learn the part. And then get cleared for it. So I've only just been cleared for it. Yeah, precisely. So I've done that now. So I've only just been cleared for that, and any day now, hopefully I'll be going on.
Cool. Das bringt uns direkt zur nächsten Frage, und zwar: Hast du Gemeinsamkeiten mit Greaseball und Rusty? So are you more the kid or the cool kid?
I think I was very. It's funny because I think I was very much like Rusty when I was in school, when I was a young boy. Or particularly the way I play him, because I'm very tall. I'm really tall, so I can't get away from that. And normally, you know, you think of Rusty as quite small. When you've got a really big Rusty, you have to find like a different way of playing him. So I tried to play him sort of exactly how I was at school, which was I was really tall at school. A little bit awkward. I mean, I just tried to be friends with everyone. You know, I wasn't quiet. I really wasn't quiet. I was sort of a bit feisty, which is exactly like Rusty. You know, he likes to pipe up and get his voice heard. But yeah, I was very, very much like Rusty when I was younger. Just a little bit awkward and a little bit sort of gangly. I was really big. But Greaseball, I would like to think I'm as cool as Greaseball, but I'm not. I'm really not.
No one is.
No one is. Hence why I get to enjoy playing him, because that's my one chance to try and pretend to be that cool.
Joys of an actor, right?
Yeah, precisely. We can play anyone.
Die nächste Frage: Hast du viel Freiraum, deine Charaktere selbst zu finden, oder hast du viele Vorgaben? So do you have much freedom in interpreting your characters?
Yeah, I was having to think. You do. I definitely did with Greaseball. Definitely did with Greaseball, because, and particularly with it being a new show, I got to, a lot of things you see now in the new show, I've come up with and I've created, which was really exciting to know that I had an input into that. So I wasn't just told, you go here, you say this, and you do this, which is all well and good, you know, if they have an image they want. But no, they actually gave me a lot of freedom with Greaseball. Rusty, not as much, because obviously that was already set. And I could do a bit of my own take on Rusty, you know, in certain scenes, dialogue scenes, and in the songs. But I had to sort of stick to a formula with Rusty. Whereas Greaseball, he's the one you see at night is my sort of take on Greaseball, and a lot of the things I've actually made whilst creating a scene. If I skate somewhere, or if I do something, or if I have a moment with Dinah, one of the biggest things I love so much about the new show is me and Dinah have created such a link. Because we had the time to. We got to create our relationship, which is fantastic to have on stage. You know, it's a pleasure that I get to work with Rose, who's Dinah, every night with me, and we have a great relationship on the stage because we got to create it through the two roles. Because obviously everyone knows Greaseball and Dinah they're the little in-love couple, but they're a little bit they're a bit hit and miss, you know, they have their problems, and when it all comes down to it, at the end of it, they still love each other. But
that brings us to the next question. Was ist deine Lieblingsszene in der neuen Show? Oder wo bekommst du immer noch Gänsehaut?
Gänsehaut immer von Rolling Stock.
Okay.
It's you can't beat the feeling. You come out in the new version. You come out and it's like a rock concert. You know, it's great. The guitar riff starts, and you come out and the audience are clapping, and the atmosphere is fantastic. I think my favourite scene. I don't ever not love doing Pumping Iron.
Okay.
Pumping Iron is great fun.
It's like your signature song.
Yeah, it is, and I get to have so much fun with it. I mean, it's a party.
Yeah.
The whole thing is a party. Like, Elektra's just done his number, I come and steal his thunder. I ruin his moment, and I come on and I say, now we're gonna have a party. We're gonna have a party, and I can't not enjoy it. It is fantastic. I think that's what I look forward to doing every night. Particularly with the entrance as well. It's a fantastic entrance. Coming all the way down from the top. And then ending. Although, however, and I think no, I'll let you answer the next question, because I think this is... I think it leads into that.
Okay. Die nächste Frage ist nämlich, ist dir schon mal was Peinliches passiert auf der Bühne?
Was that an embarrassing moment?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I've had a very bad entrance once. And it has only happened once, touch wood. And I came on for Pumping Iron, came all the way down, and obviously those who've seen the show know that it's a really impressive entrance, and I have a pyro, a pyrotechnic on skate from my skate that comes out, and I did a big high bowl, and I don't know how it happened, but I just fell. I really badly fell out of the side bowl, but the pyro was still going. So I was on the floor thinking I was going to be set on fire. Thinking the amount of hairspray I've got in my wig, I'm going to be set on fire. My whole head is going to be on fire. So I'm writhing around on the floor with fire spraying everywhere. And everyone's just on stage looking at me like, is he okay?
Yeah.
And I tried to act cool after it. I was like, yeah. It wasn't cool.
Yeah.
It was not graceful.
Yeah, afterwards you were like the Danny Zuko style. Yeah, it was all very cool.
Really cool. Really cool entrance the whole way down, and then I just fell like a pancake.
Sehr schön. The last question you can directly answer to my audience.
Okay.
Also your audience. And warum sollte man sich die neue Show angucken? So why should they come to see the new show?
I think you should all come to the show because it is fantastic. It's like going to a rock concert with trains. That's how good it is. No, it is fantastic. It's the music is great. The story's great. It's all I can say is it's like a party. You'll come along, and if anyone hasn't seen it, I really say just come and see it. You have to see it once, I think. And for those who have seen it, tell everyone else to come and see it, because you know how good it is. You know how good it is. We have fun every night. We get you up on your feet at the end. You can party with us in the finale, and it's just a great show to come and get lost in for 2.5 hours. And we're on wheels. Can't get much better than that. And you get to see me, which is clearly the best reason to come.
So
there you go.
Thank you so much for your time.
Not at all.
Vielen Dank für eure Fragen, die ihr an Ben gestellt habt. Ich hoffe, das Interview gefällt euch, so wie das davor mit Veronika. Und viel Spaß weiterhin im Theater. Kommt zum Starlight Express und We see you next time.
Jo, viel Spaß. Tschüss.
Tschüss.
Bye.